Today in crypto, the market is showing an interesting setup price and it's moving higher, but momentum is not fully forming the trend yet. Bitcoin is still holding near the $80,000 zone and Ethereum is lagging slightly behind, and altcoins are moving in a very selective way. So the key question today is simple. Are we actually in a breakout or just another temporary push? Let's break it down. Let's go. Starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently trading around the 80,000 level after briefly pushing above it and then pulling back slightly. So we just went up about 81, 82, came down to about 80,000, and so we've had the 81,000 area for a while. And what we are seeing right now is important. Price is holding a strong macro level, but breakouts are not fully sustaining and momentum is inconsistent on lower time frames. This tells us something very important about the current market structure. Buyers are active but not aggressive. On the bullish side, ETF inflows and institutional demands are strong and they are still supporting Bitcoin in the background. Long-term trend is still upward and overall sentiment remains positive. But on the weaker side, volume is not expanding on breakouts like we would have hoped for. Sellers are still defending key resistance zones, and we have a lot of people that were just bears. They have a lot of price against it. They want the price to go down so that they gain. And the price is struggling to build strong continuation candles. So let's look at Ethereum next. Ethereum is currently trading a mid-range recovery structure, but it is clearly lagging behind Bitcoin, and that is obvious on the chart. Key observations. It is not leading momentum right now. Price action is slower and more compressed, and it is still reacting to Bitcoin moves rather than driving them. This is important because in strong pull phases, Ethereum usually starts to outperform. Like I said in the video I made the other day, like about a couple of days ago, right now, this is not important because for the last couple of years or so, Ethereum has behaved very differently than what we knew it to be. The price have lagged a lot behind Bitcoin and a lot behind even other altcoins as well. So the movement we knew Ethereum for, we cannot just use it to judge how it's performing because it hasn't behaved that way in the last couple of years. So it is telling us this. The market is not fully in risk on mode. That I agree. When you look at the altcoins, the structure is even clearer. We are seeing selective pumps in few coins, weak follow through after spikes, and capital rotating quickly instead of staying in positions. This type of behavior usually means traders are unsure and taking quick profits instead of holding trends. In strong momentum markets, we usually see broad altcoins rallies, strong continuation moves, and high volume across multiple sectors. Right now, that is missing. So altcoins are still in choppy expansion phase, not a full trend cycle. That is how the market is on the charts and the price action. Now let's talk about what is actually driving the market today. Institutional demand is still present. ETF flows and long-term institutional interest continue to support Bitcoin in the background, which is why we are not seeing major breakdowns. So that is good. We have the volume from the ETFs, and that is very good for top cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and other major altcoins. Macro uncertainty is still influencing risk appetite. Even with micro-specific strength, broader market caution is limiting. Now that we've broke through the 80K resistance and we are just around the 80, 81, 82, let's see how it goes. And then we can just determine based on the volume and the momentum of the market in general. So here are the current reality. Bitcoin is holding key levels but not accelerating. Ethereum is lagging. Altcoins are rotating, not trending. And volume is not confirming breakout. The market is in a transition phase, not bearish, not fully bullish yet. Here is Blockcast. My name is Philip, and stay tuned. Subscribe and hit on the notification bell.